Hi guys, welcome to week 17 of our Avon Drive project. So this is the 6-bed project that we're project managing. As you can see this week, the kitchen's in, that's mostly assembled. At the back, all the rubbish in the garden has been removed, or initially been removed anyway. The skip is kind of on the other side. And then I think there's a gentleman here doing the plumbing for the downstairs shower room as well. So what we're going to do is actually just going to walk everybody around. Point out what's been done and then point out some snagging as well for the builder. Okay, 1 second.
Cheers mate, thank you, let's do it. This project, fingers crossed, will be done next week. So we've got a lot to do in a short space of time, but for the most part, the big stuff has been done. So the kitchen is pretty much nearly assembled. The shower room downstairs, it is being fitted. So really and truly, it's just going to be the snagging, the second coat of paint and the first coat in some rooms, and then just tidying up the property. So let's have a walk. Let's have a quick walk to the front too. So as you guys would have seen a few weeks ago, all the electrics have been done throughout the house. We're just waiting for it to be connected up to a new RCD. Out the front, the investors sort of playing with a few ideas of what to do. What we've suggested is that we just get de-weed it, get a new membrane and just put some fresh stones down. So it's a low maintenance front garden. Nobody wants to have to be dealing with, high maintenance gardens. There's no need for it. Into what we would probably call room one, just a straightforward single room. So all we're waiting for is to just fill where the pipe work from the shower room is happening. But as you can see, everything's in place. First fix electrics, everything's in place ready for second phase, and also the final paint. So kitchen diner, this is where the magic will happen. So as you can see, the units are already starting to go in, which we're really pleased about. So happy about that. If you walk up with me into the conservatory, you can see at the back we have got all of the junk's gone now. So I would probably say 80% of the junk it is gone from there. It still does, as you guys can see, require a good tidy up. So there's still quite a bit, that we need to get rid of. Obviously, it needs to be de-weeded. There's a few bushes that need to go, and the whole floor just needs to be cleaned. So yeah, we will look at that shortly.
And discuss the fencing as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's stay in here. A couple of snaggy things. So small things like this, which I probably have no idea what it can do, but it literally will come down with a couple of screws, so it's fairly straightforward. This room isn't too bad, but again, we're just talking about tidying up rooms like this and just making sure there's not going to be any issues and it looks as fresh as possible, even though this existing room we've not made any changes to. So this is where we've created the shower room. So if you just pop it in there too, we've actually managed to squeeze in a nice small shower in that corner. So that's going to be a really good, nice downstairs shower room. And then into what will be bedroom 2. So again, undercoat's been done on the most part, apart from the parts where you've seen where we've done the additional skimming. So again, undercoat, and then this room will be painted, and then we're good to go. Skirting boards will go round and go in, and then we're good. Let's head upstairs. And that under there, that shower room is a really good use of space. Obviously, getting a shower room in there has been difficult, but we've managed to do it. And this property needed another shower room because the investor wanted to create a 6-bed HMO. As you guys will know, from amenity standards, it really does depend on where you are in the country and where your property is and what price point you go in at. But two will tell you, any sort of developer, lettings agent even will tell you that you wouldn't want a 6-bed HMO with one shower room. It's literally a recipe for disaster, isn't it too? So we had to look at where we could get a second one. That would give it a ratio of 1 shower room / bathroom to 3, which still isn't amazing. It's probably not what we would normally go for, but again, it matches sort of the tenant profile in the area.
To be fair, we've got a shower room and a separate toilet and a separate bathroom.
So again, in this room, straightforward. All we're looking at doing in here is tidy up things like the window ledges here, so a bit of a sand down and a paint. It will go really well with this room because all of this room has been freshly skimmed, so it just makes sense. It would be a letdown, and this is where we probably consider where some builders and maybe developers probably cut corners to, is you've got a freshly painted room, you know, you've got new carpet, you've got new light fittings, but something like the window ledge here lets you down because it hasn't been sanded and painted. And for, you know, an extra hour, if that, of work, it just makes sense to get that done. Also, the radiators, we're going to be going with a grey colour, a sort of lightish grey colour on the radiators. Yeah, let's have a walk. One thing that has been mentioned by the builder, which we all know about, is just getting this. I think we were going to actually just plasterboard it, make it easier, and then just literally paint straight over it. Into what is the biggest room. So you would have seen last week that all the floorboards were down. The guys are about to take the floorboards up again, just to run some additional wiring and some pipe work, which is perfectly fine because we haven't got to the stage yet where the skirting boards are down or we've painted all the walls. Again, bathroom up here, not much done yet. And then into the final room. So you would have seen last week, I think we were talking about what we built here. I don't know if it was last week.
Yeah,
or
last
it was last week. So we built our little cupboard area here, which is exactly what we want. So again, in this room now, all it is the walls have been repaired. It's just skirting and then painting. So again, this property here, we are on a tight deadline. In terms of what I would say is the heavy lifting work, are you getting the kitchen in and getting the shower room in downstairs? You can see that those jobs are, you know, the shower room is probably, you know, 30% of the way done, and then the rest of the kitchen is probably about 60% of the way done. So once those two bigger jobs are done, then the rest of the property, there's not a lot to do, is there too?
Yeah, it's just cosmetic stuff.
Just cosmetic stuff after that, getting the skirtings in, getting the undercoats, getting the paints.
Carpets, and that's it.
Carpets, obviously fire doors, the frame's already in, but getting the fire doors in with the door furniture, that's going to be the last of it.
Cool. Alright, hopefully that's been helpful. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.